Let's start though with news of Liverpool's captain Virgil van Dijk and his future. He's revealed he's in talks over a new contract at the club. His current deal expires next summer. Well, he's one of a number of high-profile Liverpool players whose contracts expire at the end of the season. Salah and Alexander-Arnold, the others. Well, as things stand, they'll be able to discuss pre-contact terms with overseas clubs from January. Van Dijk has revealed he's in talks over extending his stay at Anfield. This is what he's had to say. I can say, obviously discussions are ongoing, but I don't know. We will see what happens in the future. My full focus is on Liverpool wanting to win games that are ahead of me and nothing else. What the future will bring, I have no idea at the moment. I can only tell you that discussions have been started up and we will see. Well, our chief reporter, Kaveh Solhekol, is here. Positive developments about Van Dijk, it seems, if you support Liverpool. What about the other two though, Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold? Well, look, if we're going to start with Virgil van Dijk, I think it's very good news if you're a Liverpool supporter. Because up until now, whenever Van Dijk has been asked about his future and contract talks, he's always sort of not given very much away. He's always said, no change in this situation, there's nothing to talk about. After yesterday's game against Chelsea though, he did come out and say that talks are now ongoing. These talks from Liverpool's side are being led by the sporting director, Richard Hughes. And I think Liverpool basically want their captain to stay. And why wouldn't you? Look, I can see he's 33 years old. Of course, he's not getting younger, but his age doesn't seem to be affecting his performances. So I think yesterday, from his own mouth, we got the first real indication that he may well be extending his contract at Liverpool. Okay, that's one down, two more to go. Mosalah, is he staying? Liverpool fans want to know. Again, if I was going to put money on it, at the moment, I would say it's more likely that he will extend his contract at Liverpool. Now, everybody knows that he was close, perhaps, to moving to Saudi Arabia. We know that Al-Ittihad had made this offer worth more than £100 million for him, but I think he feels that now is not the right time for him to be moving to Saudi Arabia. Now, the information I have from Saudi Arabia is, yes, of course, the Saudi Pro League would love to have Mohamed Salah playing for one of their sides. But I think they've learned a few lessons from what happened last time. I think next time round, when they make a move for Salah, they are going to make sure that he wants to come before anything is released publicly. So they have to get that sort of green light from him and his agent that he wants to go to Saudi Arabia before they put a deal together for him to move to one of the top clubs in Saudi Arabia. And at the moment, they have not had that indication from him. I think, look, he will go down as one of the best ever players to play for Liverpool. And I get the sense that his head at the moment is very, very firmly at Liverpool, especially working under the new manager, Arne Slot. And I think if he can extend his contract, he will. The issue with him, though, is I think he's the best paid player in Liverpool's history. So maybe that is going to be a big factor as well when talks start about him extending his contract. Okay, Liverpool fans loving you tonight. That's two in the bag. Trent Alexander-Arnold staying or going. Well, look, Trent Alexander-Arnold is an incredible player. And obviously he's significantly younger than Van Dijk and Salah. He's only 26. If I was a Liverpool supporter, what I would be really worried about is what is happening in the Spanish media and what is happening with Marca. Now, both you and I have been doing this job for a long time. We know how Marca operate. We know how close Marca are to Real Madrid. See that headline a couple of days ago in Marca. In Spanish, I think it says Trent Alexander-Arnold is not going to renew his contract at Liverpool. So basically, to me, it feels like Real Madrid are using the Spanish media again to build up a player potentially moving from their club to Real Madrid. We know Trent Alexander-Arnold is out of contract at the end of this season. I just think if Real Madrid want you, it's very, very difficult to say no. The other thing with Trent Alexander-Arnold, of course, is that one of his closest friends, Jude Bellingham, is already at Real Madrid. So that may be a factor. So I think out of those three, if I had to put money on who's the likeliest to leave Liverpool at the end of the season, I would say Trent Alexander-Arnold. But I think from Liverpool's perspective, they still feel that they can sign all three players onto new deals. But of course, the deals have to be right for the club as well as the players.